Today I am doing something that I've never done before, which is a top-down unboxing of the Crooked Moon core box set. So I backed this Kickstarter a while ago. Legends of Avantris is incredible, and I've been stoked about this. And I think it came in the perfect time for somebody that has a D&D group, which sadly I do not have right now. But with Halloween approaching, this would be an incredible campaign to run. So I wanted to get into what I got from the Crooked Moon box set. So we are going to start with the smaller stuff before we dive into the big old box right here. So this is a pin that I got for being an early backer. It has the like rubber backing, which I love that. And it just looks incredible. The details are really good. I love a nice pin. My D&D bag is covered in pins. So this will be joining that bag. And then I got some dice. So I got the Pumpkin King dice, which have this cool pumpkin logo on them. And I don't think you can tell very well in this video, but it has like this orange and black resin. And then I got these goat dice, which I love this. The logo's really sick for the high number. The clarity of the numbers is really good on both of these dice sets, which is great. Because my least favorite thing is trying to figure out what I rolled. So I'm very excited about that. I love dice. I'm a huge fan of dice. I love collecting them, so these will be good for the dice collection. And then I got some monster cutouts. So these are just monsters from this setting. And some of these just look sick. So I'm normally a miniature guy, and I did buy the STLs for this, but this one's really cool. And I really like that wolf. But I did buy the STLs for the minis. But I currently don't have a 3D printer right now. This one's really cool too, the house one. So I am very excited about these creature cutouts, something I haven't really used in the past, but something I've also been kind of curious about for a while. So I just think all of these look so cool. I don't want to go through all of them because this is Crooked Moon's proprietary game. We're going to shove all of this to the side so we can just focus on the box set for a bit. Okay, so first, this cover art is nice. Like, look at that. And tell me this doesn't look incredible. Then we start having some stuff that I didn't unpackage. The packaging for this was really good. I love how well this was packaged. This is a tapestry, I believe, of the map. And this looks really cool. And the canvas feels great. And it's double-sided. So that's awesome. This is like the smaller cities. There's a picture of that wolf again that I really like. And this is just incredible. I did not expect to get a tapestry for whatever reason, and I don't know why, but I'm very happy with this. So we're going to put this to the side for a bit because I'm probably going to put it back in that sleeve until I can figure out what to do with it. And then we got a dice bag. I don't use dice bags very often, but this is really great. The inside feels really nice. And then the logo looks really cool. Most of my dice I keep in like a toolbox kind of thing. So like you would keep like screws and nails and drill bits and stuff along those lines. And then we have this guy. This is a map pack that I also didn't open. So this is just a bunch of grid maps. They are hard to pull out of here. So we're just going to show an example. This guy. Oh, I love that like casino setting. That's sick. Looks like most of the maps in the front are the same, and then you start getting some different variations as you get farther in. So I'm assuming that this isn't the same, that these just all go together. That would make sense just to make like one big map. I'm starting to think that's the case for most of these, is that these go together to make a big map, but these are beautiful. I am a big fan of miniatures, like I said earlier, so I like having a grid somewhere on the table. I'm not a big fan of theater of the mind, so I like having something tangible in front of me. Having a grid is always preferred for me. And God, just the artwork for everything is really sick. Like this is really cool. Explaining where everything is. This looks like more dice, and they are individually packaged. We will take the D20 out of this. I do like that they individually wrap all of the dice because it decreases the chance that they're going to get damaged by hitting together. But this is just an orange die with this little guy printed on it, and I really like that. This is a really nice orange. I have an orange set of dice already, but I do really like these dice, and I love getting more dice. Okay. And then we have a few more things. Card packs. I am a huge fan of a card pack because it just gives me something to hold. So this one I'm not going to open these fully because they are packaged, but these are different monster cards. And I love this. These are monster secrets. So these are like reference cards for the different monsters. So these are just the secrets of the monsters and where the party might find the monsters. This is a group of NPCs and encounters that you can use. There's 80 cards in each pack. So this is just some NPCs you can throw into the game. And this is items and spells, which I love a spell card. I love an item card because instead of a player just writing it down and maybe missing something, it's a good quick reference in game for the player to look at, and sometimes for the DM to look at. I've used spell cards as a DM before. And then we've got these guys. This is going to be hard to get out. Okay, so first DM screen. The artwork already great so far. This is the other side. And then this is the like center forward piece. I love like the ghost train, the crooked moon on the right. I love that. Great artwork all around so far. Then we open it up. There's some reference stuff about like factions and then different things in villages, name generators, which I really enjoyed that. And then conditions. I need conditions because I constantly forget about this. So I always appreciate it when the DM screen puts it on here. The skills, the difficulties, armor classes for different objects, prices, food and drink and stuff like that, lodging, stuff like that. Travel pace, how long it will take you to get from one spot to another. I love this DM screen. I think this would be incredibly useful while running this campaign. Or just the campaign setting, because you don't have to run the made campaign. So this should be compatible with 5e in 2024, I think. I think this is specifically for the 2024 edition. This is a thick book. Like, look at that. That's crazy. This is how many pages? 631 pages, counting the appendix. Appendices, maybe? There's 350 pages of just an adventure from 1 to 13. Some subclasses, 15 subclasses is insane. 85 monsters, 26 magic items that you can upgrade. I love an upgradable item. 40 spells, 14 feats, 13 dark bargains, 156 chaotic curses. That is insane. Some new mechanics with fade weaving. The cover art is beautiful. It is the same as the box art, but it is still gorgeous. We're not going to spend time on the pages, and they are going to be blurred because I just don't want to reveal anything about Wicked Moon. If you want to support it, you should buy the book. But this is an incredible looking book. I did not expect it to be this hefty for some reason, but I do love that. And honestly, going from levels 1 to 13 is also really nice. A lot of campaign settings don't go up that high. I know like Curse of Strahd goes to like 8, I think. And a lot of settings go to about that mark. So it's nice to get a little bit higher up into that mid-level play. So I am super excited about this book. Hopefully I can get some time to look through it. But if you guys haven't checked out Legends of Avantris' Crooked Moon, I would definitely recommend it. Like I said, I love Legends of Avantris. The Wild Beyond the Witchlight actual play heavily influenced my campaign. Although I'm not as good at storytelling as the DM, and my players are definitely not as good at role playing as the players are. And we definitely did not spend that much time in the carnival, but I loved the Wild Beyond the Witchlight actual play that they did. That's what introduced me into Legends of Avantris, like a lot of other people. This is one of the highest selling, I think, backer kit. I don't think it's Kickstarter for a TTRPG, so I definitely recommend checking it out. It's supposed to be a spookier thing, and just look at that. It looks incredible. 623 pages of actual stuff. Like, this is just great. And you can buy a soundtrack if you're interested for the campaign. So they made like a soundtrack specific to the campaign. And like I said, I just can't recommend this highly enough. This took a bit to get to me. I backed this a while ago, but I am still super excited about this. I have been looking forward to getting this in the mail for a while, and I'm happy it finally delivered. And they just added on so many cool things since they launched their backer kit. I need to find a group to play with sometime soon. I hope you guys did enjoy that. I hope this video wasn't too odd with like my hands and things. This is something I've wanted to try for a while. If you did like this video, you can leave a like. If you want to see more videos like this, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to be notified when new videos are released. Other than that, I hope everybody is having an amazing day, and until next time, peace.